This is my audience.
Hello, I'm Drake Kaminsky.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Shanna Quinn.
Yep.
I'm Lauren. I'm Natalie.
Yep.
I'm Isaiah Murphy.
Yep.
I'm Noah Johnson.
Okay.
I'm Tim Dag.
There you go.
I'm Catherine Studer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Taylor Hall.
Hello, my name is Sean Quinn. I am from a small town about an hour south of Chicago. It's called Joliet. We're most known for our prisons and the movies Blues Brothers and Rudy. Both were real people from the town, Joliet Jake and Rudy Rudiger. And the city is big, but it's not big enough that everyone in the town doesn't know who you are and where your family's from and everyone that's in your family and all the connections from there. So it's kind of hard to escape. But speaking of my family, they're a big aspect of my life, and I've been blessed with a great family. My parents are tough, but there's never been any doubt through me or my sisters that they haven't loved us. And speaking of my sisters, I have two sisters. They're both older than me, and I've looked up to them most of my life. My oldest sister, Colleen, she's been a role model for me, along with her boyfriend of, 12 years now, and they're married now. And he's pretty much been my older brother. I've looked up to him a lot too, along with my sisters. Colleen and him just moved back to Joliet from the East Coast. They were up there for her job, but then moved around a little bit, and now they're back home. And my sister Shannon, she's in St. Louis, currently studying for her physician's assistant master's. And her and I have been best friends since. I mean, she was my first best friend since we were kids. And speaking of my best friends, I've had the best friend group since I was in high school, and even beyond that. Some of my friends, we've been friends since kindergarten together, and we've gone way back. And when I was in high school, I was on the football team until my senior year, and at that point I decided to quit. I was given a lot of shit from the coaching staff, and they they didn't give me enough time that I needed, because I had gotten a job at my senior year, and they weren't giving me any flexibility for turning around in different practices or letting me leave a little early for a shift or anything like that. So I eventually had to quit. But because of this, it flipped a switch in my head, and I started to realize that you don't have to take shit from people when there are better options available, and even when there aren't better options available, you still don't have to take that shit. And because when there aren't those better options available, you have to kind of make them for yourself, and that's what I'm doing now. Me and one of my friends moved out to Colorado, and we moved out here for school opportunities and for new job opportunities, and to just get out of our hometown because we had lived there our entire lives, and it was just getting a little crunchy and boring. I'm still going to JJC to complete my associates, but hopefully by next year I'll have that, and I'll be going to Colorado State for fire science, which not exactly sure if that's what I want to do with my life, just because I have recently been looking into voice acting, because I've always kind of had a passion for doing silly voices and making people laugh, but I've never really liked to be the face of the joke. I always kind of like to hold back a little bit and be behind someone else, so voice acting is a really great avenue for that. And it's a small thing, but voice acting really does, what I've seen, bring a lot of happiness to people. You can connect with them by imitating their favorite character from whatever show, or anything like that. And in my off time, I also enjoy working out. I play video games sometimes. And I guess if there's one thing that I want for my future, it would be happiness. I'm sure that everyone wants this, but it's hard for all of us to figure it out and figure out what makes us happy and how we can get there. And I've started a different tactic. I've tried to just find little bits of happiness in everything that I do, and I think so far it's started to work, and it's a little hard in places, but you manage to find the little spurts of what make you happy as the day goes on. And in conclusion, I hope to have a great semester with this class. Really looking forward to the different things that I can learn from this communications class, as I am not the world's best communicator. And because of that, I will be dreading every single speech that I have to give from this point on. So, thanks very much, and have a great day.
All right. Thanks all you guys for coming on.